Hello. It seems as we're all stuck in quarantine because of the fucking coronavirus, and there's been times where I've been thinking, I need to get something out. So, here you go. I'm making tutorial 3 of my shit tutorials. Bad tutorials, tutorial of sorts, whatever you want to fucking call it at the end of the day. But this time, I want to do something that's different. This time I want to show you how to pose without using the use of rigs like I did in the first tutorial on to show you how I made posters. So this one you will do. Now ignore that. Well, if you want to know this, look at the previous 2 tutorials. I explained it in both of them. Now you might be thinking, what the hell's over here? If you ever do look over there, I'm sorry. If you don't, then I've just made you look, but who cares? For those who watch from my Discord server or know me from Discord will know this is different timestamps of my OCs. Well, technically one OC. So now I will just to show you a quick showcase before thing. We got my past design, which used to be that colour hat and the occasions. Otherwise, nothing much different. Obviously, the hairstyle's different, but that's something else. Then we have the present me with the new custom hairstyle that you didn't see in the previous 2 ones that I added myself. He's got a longer ponytail at the back there, see, and he has the extra tentacle in the front, and obviously you can see his design. Now we have here the future version of me, and as you can tell already, what's all these on his face? They are battle scars that I put on myself with those slash things from the workshop. You'd have to look them up because I don't know what the fuck they're called. They are like slash wounds or something, recolorable. They're recolorable anyway. That's how come I managed to get the closest to like his skin color for the mask one here. Again, I had some help from people on Discord, and yeah, he pretty much does look the same as my present one, but he's got a few battle scars to show that he's from a different time. That side. Now I'm going to show you how to pose these characters without the use of rigs like I showed before. You go to here, rig, and then I use this Inkling rig IK, which changes it to work with, you move the hand, it moves like an actual arm. It's like you move the hand around, it basically moves the hand bone and moves the arm accordingly. Which you should see my first tutorial, which is full of shite, but yeah, that's basically where you'll see it. Anyway, there is benefits of using it without a rig, which I'm going to show you today with basic running poses you can do. Now, I have already done some running poses with rigs and without rigs, but the easiest way I've found to do some running poses is to do it without rigs. So, this won't be turned into a poster, this is just to show you how to pose without the rigs. So, Control shows you the bone map for the other models within the camera view here. Now, here's the other thing I didn't test on because I didn't realise till so long ago. If you want to move the camera quicker, you just basically use your WASD to move the camera around and your Z and X to move up and down. If you want to move slowly, press Control and you'll move slowly. If you want to move fast, then press Shift. As you can see, it's very good for, that's more like for doing finite movements for the camera, for like animating more or less. But that depends, I'm no good at animating. Please don't at me for that. So, yeah, just check my Discord. And yeah, right. So, posing a simple run. So we'll do to do a similar run to what Scout does for when the you failed thing in TF2. Now Scout tends to run more with his back curved and his legs up and his arms in front of him with his head back, just behind his back. It's like hard to do. So, right, anyway, I've been doing SFM for like nearly 2 years now, so please, if I fuck something up, if there's any pros that watch me and say like, you're doing something wrong there, please don't fucking have a go at me. I'm still learning, we all are, but I'm trying to help people who want to learn how to use SFM to begin with. So, what we're going to do, because here's the tricky part without the rigs. When you click spine 0 here, obviously I use the hotkeys to change these, which is obviously your Q, W, E, R, because obviously W is your up and down, E is your rotate. This one's for this rotate, which is basically this rotating angle here that always looks at the camera, and basically it shows this point here that you shift and thing to the ground with this one, and this one just, you can just see it. It's kind of useless, that one. But you'll notice if I try to do this, the whole model decides to go for a walk. That's what this is what you got to take into account when you're doing posing without rigs. Spine 0 basically becomes a rig that, well, bone, not a rig, that controls the whole amount of body, which is useful for when your feet are above the ground and you want to move them down so that they look like they're touching the ground. That's also one advantage of doing it without a rig, because it's a lot harder to do with a rig. Enough chattering, let's get this fucking shit done. So, what I'm going to do, trying to replicate the thing, we're going to use the spine 0 to tilt this model forward. Don't want to tilt it forward that much, because we're going to need to tilt this one forward, and then we're going to have to start going back on ourselves from 2 with 2 and 3. Now it will look a lot stiffer when you're using the no rig, but it is one way that you can pose if you don't know how and is trying to learn how to use rigs. So now, to get the running effect, you'd have some sort of like bended knees and that. So we do this, then we do this, we'll have to bend this back down, so that's got a slight bend in it. Then we'll grab the foot, tilt it up so you can should actually gives the effect that he's running. And now we will get the arms, and this is where the one that looks at the camera can come in useful, because sometimes these entire things rotate. If you use this, it always stays in the same plane as the camera and these things never move, which makes it a lot easier. Now I'm not going to do hand posing for this, because that's pretty much what Scout does. He doesn't have any arm posing whatsoever. Oh yeah, you can click and rotate it like that, which is one thing you can do, and it's a useful thing to have if you don't know what the fuck, whatever you're doing. Now obviously posing with rigs is a lot harder than posing without. Now I'm not going to do the face because that's in tutorial 1, but just in case you want to know how to do the facial features and everything, you have to make sure you're clicked on the model, and then you scroll through all this. There's your eye views, so like you can control where your eyes are, left, right, if you want them to be derpy, like cross-eyed, or derpy. Control Z is always to undo this stuff, which is very useful. And then you go so far down, and then you'll get to this point, which is your eyes, which is your thing. I won't go on to it too much because I swear to fucking god I've gone over it in me first tutorial, but also if the sound quality is shit even after I've edited it, sorry, I can't really do much. I'm trying to eliminate some of the background noise that my mic picks up. It's not the best mic, but it works for now. It's good enough for me to do this shit. So yeah, I'm going to try and raise the volume in editing. If it doesn't do anything, I'll probably stick a black screen in and say it didn't work. Okay, now that I've done that shit for my thing to see if that works, we're going to do the other side of this, which is the same. We're going to do that. Put his arm back. the fuck? This is one thing you'll learn when you do. Is one thing that's a pain in the ass with trying to pose without rigs. Is it is a pain in the ass. Now that's one type of running pose. Yes, it looks stiff. Yes, it looks shit. But you can obviously, when you're doing it, you can tweak it to make it look better for you. I'm just showing you that it can be harder, and that, to be honest, this personal preference, that's way too high. That needs to be more of a right angle. That's more of an acute angle. Close enough. So obviously we're not going to do the hands for any of these run poses. It's just simple as. So now that we've got my past character out the way, we're just going to move him out of frame for now. Now we'll just move the past, we'll just move future one to the side here for now, so he's out the way, so it doesn't mess around with him. Now we're going to do more of a dashing kind of pose, and that, so like one that's running forward, but yeah. So we're going to do this, it's more like running forward, but not like dashing as in like proper putting your body down and going for it. Also, while I'm trying to make this more dashing pose, I just want to know, would you guys like to see time lapses make a return? I mean, I'm kind of skeptical with the new copper shit to say if I should do a time lapse, because I mean I could do one, but the thing is, at the same time, I don't want to be doing it just in case it gets marked for kids for no fucking reason, which is annoying. Because I'm never really making the thing unless I add in like gory things, but I don't know if the battle scars on his face count as not for kids, but I swear they do, because it's kind of blurred, really, because he came from a thing where he got slashed in the face a couple of times. That's how come some of them aren't quite healed. That's why some of them look like they're not healed, but the thing is, by the story, they won't heal. I need to shut up. Why the fuck do I rant on this about this? Honestly, there's many things that piss me off right now, especially this fucking coronavirus. I'm having enough of this shit. Anywho, make sure if you're watching this video, you are at home, not causing the virus to spread, because it's going ridiculous as it is. Also, a big thanks to all the truck drivers in the world for keeping the countries going. Anyway, so I'm contemplating whether to use to bring time lapses back from the dead of my channel, because I really enjoyed doing the time lapses, especially like making the videos and everything. I really like enjoyed making the videos. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't do hands, but it's kind of getting on my nerves, so I've got to do it in a way just to bend the hands in a bit. Just bend them in like that. Don't fuck the thumb, I don't care. But yeah, I'm not sure. I know I keep repeating, yeah, I want to do time lapses. I really missed them. I really enjoyed like showing you doing it, despite how laggy it gets, because SFM, trust me, is laggy. I've even got a 16 gig. I've even got 16 gigabyte RAM with this computer, and it still manages to lag at times, even when I'm doing time lapses. But the thing is, I would like to do like small time lapses, so like quick posters that don't even take me like hours to do, really. I would love to do some stuff like that, but the thing is, it's getting the motivation sometimes to do so, and that's what can sometimes kill me. Oh, pardon me. And that's like the only thing that I just don't like about doing some time lapses, is it takes the motivation to do it. But I have ideas of things I want to do for time lapses. I want to try and get some of the people that watch my videos in a couple of posters, like something that would be like a well, in a way I'm sounding like a sellout, like join my Discord server. No, I'm not saying that. It's like a thing, like if you know me on Discord, I might already add you to a poster that I've got, if you've got an OC that you're watching this with. No worries, I can do it. It's just like at this point in time, I'm just contemplating whether to go back to time lapses, because I really enjoyed them. And I really do at times. Yes, we all get shit motivation with these games, with these softwares. They're just hard to understand. It's just like, how the fuck does one understand it in a way to make it like work for them? Now, obviously, SFM is something of a learning pattern. It's like really hard to learn, but as soon as you start getting better at it, it's much easier for you to use. And then like I said, as you progress in SFM, you get better and you get better. Like I said, I'm only doing it for like 2 years. I've only been doing it for like 2 years now, and I'm only just getting this shitter. Joking. I will agree. People say that my art's good. I sometimes say it's shit, but then it's like, it's a personal opinion at the end of the day. Really, if I like it, I just say fuck it, put the lights on and do it. That's how I wanted it to look. There you go. Also, sorry, that need a drink. Also, I'm thinking of doing, the reason also why I wanted to do the look for the bring the time lapses back is because I'm thinking of opening. I'm thinking of trying to make a community poster, not for this channel, despite I would like to put some of your characters in my channel banner, but I would love to make a one for the server, for my server, for the thing. I also want to try and bring it as like the like a community thing, because it's not just my channel. I own it, I post the videos. It's not just me that keeps me going for this channel, it's the people that watch my videos and the people who actually like them. And yeah, I know I'm a shit YouTuber, really, I am, but I try my best for what I can do. So yeah, now that's a bit more of a running, like in a dash kind of pose. As you can see, I've moved the hair as well to make it look more like he is running. Now that's more like attention to detail. Now that we've got my present self done into a running pose. By the way, you can do other poses like this. I did used to do poses all completely when I used to do SFM, like even when I got the new computer, I still, yeah, really, I shouldn't be saying some of this shit, but I'll probably just pick it out. But yeah, anyway, I used to do it completely posing without rigs, and it is hard to pose without the rigs because you're having to move the bones. Like, if you move the hand, it moves just the hand. If you move the like, I'll show you. Let's select the collar, no, hand, and then let's just drag the hand. See, it stretches the model. That's what it does without a rig. Obviously, you know, with the rig, what it does is basically, I'll just quickly show you again. You rig it, and then if I click spine 0, which doesn't work on the thing, you can see that the arms actually move separately, and then I go to the arms, I move the hand, and you can see that the whole arm moves with it. That's basically things. So we're not doing any of that. So just so you know. Right, now we're going to do more of a faster dash pose. So basically he's running much faster. Obviously I've done much faster dash poses without needing to tilt the thing, but I'm just going to show you for the fun of it. Now that's too much. About there. So while I ramble on saying this shit of like all this crap I do and all that, how would you like to see like another tutorial of like the process I do to make some characters? Like, well, I've already got a making characters one, but like how to make sufficient custom hairstyles like the one I got for my character now and all that. Would you like to see that as well? Because that would be something I would do just to help some people to be like, yeah, that's what I want to do, because my character's got a custom hairstyle. I also will try the custom textures, despite I don't have any custom textures on my character. Technically, I will eventually make the skin that he's got here and the mask all custom, but at the moment it is just models on model, which is the simplest, but it's what I can do. So obviously, because he's dashing a lot faster, we need to make sure that his legs are a bit more like into the ground kind of thing, like he's trying to proper push himself forward faster. Now it sometimes is easier to go into into the animation set editor to find the bones you want than clicking the whatever, the control, that's it. Fuck. Anywho. Yeah. In ways I'm struggling to find music to use, but the thing is, like, I don't have much things of music to use. And that's the annoying thing about it. I would use some of YouTube's music, which, to be honest, some of it is pretty good. And I would use some music I've seen some YouTubers use. But yeah, if I use them, I'll be copyright striked, and then I'll have ads on the video that I don't want yet. Despite really, I'm not really doing this for profits anyway. I should make my stuff non-profitism. I'm doing this mainly for fun. Shit! Wrong bone. That is that will happen when you use SFM. You will click the wrong bone if you're at the wrong angle. That's one slight flaw you'll notice within using SFM. So that needs to be more of a 90°. It's good enough, I guess. Oh, I forgot. Attention to detail. Move the hair. Because he's going much faster. Because technically JH can run by the design I've made for him about 150 miles an hour. In his super form he can go up to about 250, and then his hyper form he can go to about 300, which at that point he's kind of breaking the sound barrier. Well, Sonic does that anyway when he boosts, so there you go. But there is one form I do not talk about much, but I have used a few times, that does go much faster than all of them, that he's literally almost as fast as the speed of light. But I'm not going to say what character that is. It is a form of JH, but I'm not going to tell you. If you think you can, you know what form that is, I would like you to possibly tell me in the comments below, because I want to see what your answers are, because that would be quite fun. So yeah, here we are. Simple running poses. Now, honestly, let's fix this one a bit, because I don't like it. I think we need to move that up a bit more. That, like that. And that looks a bit better. Well, angle that a bit more like that. And that looks like he's proper running. So there you go. You got one running pose, another running pose, and then a third running pose. So basically it's like steepening it a bit more over the lot. So there we go. That's all I need to tell you now for posing without rigs. It's kinda hard to understand at first, but it is something you can work on as you use the software. So, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and if you want to do all that like shite, I don't care, because to be honest, I'm not a sellout, and I'd rather just be like, If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't want to, don't have to. You can still watch my videos without subscribing. It's the same. If you want to like the video, you can. If you don't want to, don't have to. That's fine by me. Want to comment? You can comment. It's. I don't care. If you don't want to do these things that all these YouTubers say, you don't have to do it with me, because most of them are like, yeah, leave a like or subscribe and like comment down below your thing, or like these bloody stupid ones I've seen before, like if you click, everyone clicks the like button in 3, 2, 1, it will turn gold. I've heard those scams everywhere. They're not true. They're just things to make you like the video, which I know there'll be people out there be like, what? No, that's not why they're making us like make the video. It is kind of, but yeah. Sorry, but anyway, if you do kind of thing, don't bullshit them about it, because they're just thing. That's just how they are. Just leave them how they are. But yeah, I'm telling you what some YouTubers are like. I'm not like that. Just do what you want. So there's your poses. I've ranted on for way too fucking long. Now I gotta edit this shit. I guess I'll probably either get it uploaded today, or it might be uploaded tomorrow. With today being the date that you can see on my computer, obviously. If not, it'll be updated whatever. So obviously the date on my computer is when it's recorded. So anywho, I would like to say thank you for watching. I've enjoyed showing you how to do this.